Your child, your most precious gift. How will you prepare her for the future? You can start by giving her the best education possible. At Srcdc Child Development School, we understand your need to prepare your child for a bright future. And we will be there every step of the way. We believe in the Montessori approach of teaching young kids that every child is special. We're here to help and nurture them to become the person that they can be. At Srcdc Montessori Children's House, we equipped our classrooms with Montessori materials in order to facilitate learning through their very own discovery. Our thrust is to develop your child socially, academically, physically, and spiritually. We expose our students to activities in line with our thrust, even sending our grade school and high school students to competitions and trainings in the division and the national level.
In my 12 years of studying here in Srcdc, I have developed my leadership skills and my self-confidence. I'm able to face the crowd and I serve as an inspiration and a role model to my fellow Kenyans.
We aim to develop highly competent individuals who will contribute to the general welfare and common good of this country and element. Over 100 teachers working in different campuses, molding God-fearing individuals, meticulously working on every inch of your child's development.
Hi, I'm Dr. Rabon, a fourth-year student in Srcdc. Being here in this institution is one of the best decisions that my parents did for me. I learned a lot of things, I've met great friends, and witnessed the progress of the school.
Behind every words from our teachers lie years of training and experience. We expose them to trainings conducted every summer and within the school year, enhancing their knowledge and skills.
Hi, I'm Sephiroth Pearson Story. I'm a fourth-year high school student. Well, Srcdc Child Development School is like my second home. If you want to have good education and to develop your skills and talent, Srcdc is the perfect school for you. They not only have good teaching, but also they have wonderful teachers as well. Hi! Hello! If you want to develop your skills and talents, so come and visit our school.
For the past 20 years, Srcdc Child Development School has always stood to its commitment for excellence, and until now, it has never stopped growing. The Srcdc has always moved forward through excellence. Every year, we make sure we improve your child's second home. Our facilities are there to aid your child's learning. We believe that our teachers and facilities will empower our dreams and vision for your child. We are proud to say we have 4 campuses packed with state-of-the-art facilities. So whenever and wherever you need us, we are there.
In my 11 years of studying here in Srcdc, I've developed many things, like my confidence in my academics. I've been able to join organizations and win different competitions.
I learned to get along with everyone else, joining school activities, figuring out things on my own, and most of all, as a student here in Srcdc, it develops me to become a better person.
I learned to give importance to my education, and the teachers in Srcdc helps me to gain self-confidence.
In my 10 years of studying here at Srcdc, I've witnessed how this institution has grown, and the so many changes it brought to itself, to my fellow Kenyans, and to myself. I've encountered many life-changing moments that made me who I am today. Great learning in the academics, and much development on my talents and leadership skills.
In Srcdc, I learned to be confident.
We are your school where you get to learn and have fun at the same time. A school that gives you experience inside and outside the classroom. A school that gives you balance with knowledge, confidence, and drive. At Srcdc, we make sure every graduate is ready for the real world. So partner with us for your child's total development. Come visit us, learn more about who we are and what we can do for you and your child.
Enroll now!
Yes!
visualizing a more opportune venture in the vicinity, the family corporation, spearheaded by the Board of Trustees, decided to put up a center of learning in Barangay Yati, Liloan, Cebu, which is 16 kilometers north of Cebu City. It was then that on August 1991, the objective was conceived, and so San Roque Child Development School was instituted. The owners came up the name Srcdc because aside from the fact that San Roque is the patron saint of Barangay Yati, the corporators laid out their vision, which pledges and commits to participate in the dedicated, committed, and selfless mission which Senor San Roque has been involved in. Forthwith, by September 1991, the structuring was initiated, and so with the transaction and processing of pertinent papers to open a school. 4 months after, January 1992, when the school was almost in the peak of its completion, the Department of Education, Culture and Sports granted permission to Srcdc to operate for the school year 1992-1993. Believing that the Almighty's approval would deem to complete the process, the corporators set the blessing of the school on February 8, 1992. Subsequently, this date became very significant and was valued and set for the school's foundation day. At the initiation of the plan, the corporators' objective was short-sighted, for their core motive was just to open a school that will cater only to their children and to their immediate relatives and associates. But 5 months before commencing its service, enrollees poured in and were entertained even before the owner's children could enroll. This was unforeseen. It was only then that the clamoring need for a school in Yati, Liloan was felt. Enrollees came all the way from Danao City in the north and Mandawi City in the south. Another surprise was the throng of enrollees, a total of 297 students from grades 1 to 4. That was precisely a massive group for a school's first year of operation. This implied that there was really a tremendous need to respond to the call of the Yatianos and their neighboring towns. As the school service and commitment was aired throughout the locality, more clienteles believed in its trust. So by June of 1993, second year of operation, the intermediate department, comprising of grades 5 and 6, was commenced and thus paved the way to the completion of Srcdc Elementary Department. A year before the first commencement exercises of the first batch of grade 6, year 1994, the school officials, together with the Board of Trustees, concerted efforts for the preparation of pertinent papers for the application of the secondary level. It was in the school year 1995-1996 that the high school department started catering to the Srcdc grade school alumni and grade 6 graduates from neighboring private and public institutions in the vicinity. Srcdc abides by its sanctifying observance of entrusting excellent service to the whole studentry. With professionally competent and dedicated mentors, this institution molds and begets students endowed with vast talents and morally sound intellectual, which will contribute positively to the progress of the country. After 5 years of never-ending quest for the standard of excellence, San Roque Child Development School Preschool and Grade School Department were granted government recognition by the Department of Education, Culture and Sports on June 2, 1997. 2 years after, on August 26, 1999, right after the first commencement exercise of the first batch of the high school alumni, government recognition was bestowed to Srcdc High School Department. For 20 years of its wholesome pledge, San Roque Child Development School has opened itself to modern education advancement and institutional innovation, continually updating its curriculum and objectives to make the institution and its graduates globally competitive. With the trust and countenance of the ever-supportive parents, the valuable contribution of our dedicated mentors, and the caliber of our cherished Turkinians, Srcdc will continue to uphold and maintain its name as a center of educational excellence for the greater glory of God. San Roque Child Development School is an institution committed to mold quality education and advocate the integrity and values of our clientele. We provide opportunities for our learners to discover, enhance, and share innate potentials and acquired skills through guided learning activities, self-learning activities, and exposing them to facilities that would give them the first-hand experience to exhibit competence in their endeavors. With the concerted efforts of our people behind SRCDS, spearheaded by our President, Honorable Cesario Muñez, Board of Trustees, staff, support staff, and our credible mentors. San Roque Child Development School, together with the existing campuses in Northern Cebu and Eastern Cebu, abides to serve and excel to educational advancement, institutional innovations, constant upgrading of curriculum, thus making our graduates worthwhile and globally competitive individuals. With its trust and the countenance of our ever-supportive parents, the valuable contributions of our dedicated educators, and the caliber of our cherished Rocanians.
For the greater glory of God. 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 SRCDS. For the greater glory of God.
For the greater glory of God.
For the greater glory of God.
For the greater glory of God. For the greater glory of God.
For the greater glory of God.
The greater glory of God.
SRCDS. For the greater glory of God.
SRCDS continues to uphold and maintain its name as the center of educational excellence.